Hey everybody, it's Cindy here, and today I want to talk to you about letting go of judgment of other people. Not that you would ever do that, right? Me neither. Uh, but anyway, there's lots of reasons to motivate ourselves to drop judging people. Because anytime that you are in judgment mode, anytime you're criticizing other people or judging people in your minds, even if you're not doing it out loud, even if it's just in your mind, that is a negative energy pool that you are in. Whenever we're in a negative energy pool, we are not swimming in a place that's healthy for us, emotionally or physically or spiritually or any way at all. Relationships, any way at all. So that's one reason not to do it. Other reasons are you will actually feel calmer in your life, not judging other people. And let's face it, none of us are perfect. We don't like to be judged, right? Or misjudged, criticized by anyone. So why would we be giving that out in the world at all? Sometimes I think we think we're helping people if we point out things that maybe we think are not okay for them. On the other hand, it's also very self-righteous of us when we do that. So anyway, uh, you, you know this. You don't need me to tell you not to judge. I mean, we know it's not good, right? We know it's not good, and it doesn't line up with any religious or spiritual line of thought anywhere. So if you have any religious faith or spiritual beliefs or code of moral conduct that you follow in your life at all, there's no room for judgment. That's not a part of it. So let's look at the 5 C's, the 5 C's of letting go of judgment. Number one is catching yourself doing it. Okay, well, you got to catch yourself before you can shift it around at all. So notice when you're doing it, and it may be very subtle. I mean, maybe not. Maybe you're outright telling somebody what you think is wrong with them. Perhaps you do that. And That's okay. I want you to catch yourself. But a lot of times we're judging in our minds. You know, we're adding up things we think are wrong with other people in our minds. And so either way, whether you're doing it literally out loud or you're doing it quietly in just your mind, I want you to catch yourself doing it. Recognize this is what it is. Oh, I am evaluating this person currently. I am deciding whether they are right or wrong, whether they are okay or not. So catch yourself doing that. And then number two, I want you to change your eyes when you look at them, in their situation, okay? Because sometimes what I think happens, actually a lot of the time, is that we don't have any understanding of a person. We just are very quick. We tend to be, as humans, pretty quick to judge people, make an assessment of them quickly without really looking deeper. And we want to see with our eyes how they are first human beings, which means they've had a whole history that you may or may not know anything about. And they may be having an experience right now that you don't know anything about that might be affecting what you're witnessing right now. And so changing your eyes towards someone is being willing to look deeper at the person and considering them a human being first. And then maybe the annoying friend or the neighbor you don't like or the family member that drives you up the wall or whoever they are, the coworker that you think is worthless, whatever. So first look at them as a human being and remember that they're likely doing the best they can based on their life of experiences and what they've learned in their lives. You know, some people are not blessed to know how to love or how to be compassionate or how to be kind or how to handle stress or all kinds of things that help them be more easygoing in relationships, or more productive at work, or or to move past their own negative things like that. So if someone's doing things that you think are just not good at all, there's reasons. They weren't born that way. They weren't born that way. So whether you know what the history is or not, remember they have one. And it has led them up to where they are today, and probably led them to how they are behaving or speaking or thinking themselves. So if you can change your eyes and see that first and go, oh, so instead of with a critical eye, looking at them with the third C, which is compassion, and look for, what, I wonder what's going on with them, that I see this behavior in them all the time, or they speak this way to other people, or they don't seem to be able to get themselves going here at work, or whatever you're witnessing. Okay, so we're catching ourselves being judgmental. Number 2, we're changing our eyes, looking at them differently as human beings first, with a history. Number 3, then turning more compassionately toward them. Then number 4, check. Keep checking yourself all the time. Am I keeping on track with that pattern there? Am I keeping on track? And anytime you hear a little judgment going up in your brain, put it in check, right? Go back to the other C's, catch yourself, and then change your eyes, how you're looking at them, and instill compassion in your heart. Instill compassion in your heart. So keep yourself in check. That's the 4th C. Keep yourself in check. And then number 5 is calm. Remain calm. Anytime you feel yourself judging, or when you're around someone that really challenges you, do what you have to do to remain calm. Breathe in, breathe out, and protect yourself from any toxicity you feel around this person, or negativity, and keep all those things in check. Remember, ask yourself, what eyes am I looking at this person with? Am I using compassion first and seeing them as a human being that's doing the best they can first? And do what you can to remain calm. If you're someone who can be calm in your life and relate to people pretty well, and work diligently at the job that you work, and maintain your relationships and enjoy life and feel good most of the time, you are a very fortunate person. You've learned those things either on your own or through your experiences, but many people haven't learned those things. Many people have not had access to emotionally healthy people, or optimistic attitudes, or even responsible behavior patterns and things like that. And so they challenge those of us who feel, have been more fortunate that way and have found our way that way, one way or the other. So those are the 5 C's of letting go of judgment. Give them a whirl. Catch yourself judging, change your eyes, and then move on with compassion. Keep yourself in check all the time, whether you're judging or not, and if so, go back to do the first 3 C's, and then calm yourself. Just approach life more calmly, and people more calmly, especially those people that challenge you a great deal. Approach them more calmly, more compassion, and life will feel a lot easier. And the other thing is that the less you judge other people, as you shift into a much more less judgmental state of mind around other people, that you will be less critical also of yourself. Yay! Because usually judgmental people turn their judgments toward themselves too. Very critical, very hard on themselves, expect a lot of themselves, and so you're going to tone it down with yourself too, which makes life a lot easier. So I hope this is helpful, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.